What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Pokemon Duel episode. Today we're going to be talking about the new menace to the game, Reuniclus and Deoxys. They're both ridiculous right now, and there are some crazy teams running in the high tier, so I definitely want to talk about that a little bit. We're also going to be opening up a few boosters, as you guys can see. Let's get right into it. Alright, so first off, we might as well pop these boosters. Let's go from least rare to rarest. So we're going to pop this silver booster right now, see what we get. We're going to grab a ladybug there, nothing too spectacular. We also got an uncommon ingot, so a little bit of gold there. Not a big deal, though. We've got quite a lot of gold, as you guys can see. Going to pop the purple booster now. We got a rare. That's going to be a pincer. I mean, okay, I guess. Ingot C and rare metal C. Okay, so nothing too good out of that either. Not too excited about the pincer, but you know what? It's fine. It's free, so you know, you really can't complain too much. Gonna grab another rare, a Leafeon. Not bad. That's a pretty high tier Pokemon right there. We also got a Monferno. That's Froakie is okay, I guess. Ingot common and cube common. Do want to be grabbing all those cubes that we possibly can, especially since I do want to go ahead and level up my Magikarp when possible, because it's actually going to be great to be able to beat Shuppet with one of its moves, and being able to evolve it through a win is pretty hilarious. You know, I guess I'm kind of okay with the rares. I mean, they're not great, but it's still nice to be getting rares and not just normal uncommons that you don't really want, so I guess it's progress, but it's nothing I really plan on using. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about Deoxys a little bit, because it's absolutely ridiculous. Basically, there are 3 different forms of it, and there's also a plate, as you guys can see, Cosmo Energy, that during this duel, when your Deoxys is attacked, before the battle, you may switch that Deoxys with another of your own Deoxys on the field or bench your turn ends. Very, very powerful Pokemon. And very, very, I guess, utility-wise good as well, because you can definitely use it in many different circumstances and come out on top. It also just happens to work very well with another new addition, which would be Reuniclus. Basically, you get a reroll or a respin or a second chance or whatever you want to call it every single time you have another Reuniclus on the field or in your bench. So if you have 3 Reuniclus, which is the max that you can have on your team, then you get 2 rerolls or respins, or again, whatever you want to call it. It's really ridiculously powerful. Even though the miss percent is pretty high on Reuniclus, it doesn't even hold a candle to the power that is being able to respin whatever you actually get. So they've basically been the terror of ranked recently. I haven't personally faced any, but I definitely kind of shudder at the thought. So we're going to jump into some ranked battles and see if we can manage to go up against one. I want to sort of show you guys how ridiculously overpowered the whole team is. But I guess let's just jump into it. We're not going to be going up against it for the first round. We're going to see a Ho-Oh, Blastoise, a Goomy, a Gardevoir. I didn't see the other 2. Let's see those real quick. And, okay, we've also got a Leafeon, and we got that little Grottle there, little Grotle there. That's, alright then. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is a super great team. It's not really synergistic, at least from what I'm looking at. But it's definitely good. It's got some solid quality there. You obviously have the Ho-Oh, which is great for its ability. You have Gardevoir, which is great as a blocker. You have Blastoise, which is great as just a gold defender. I mean, it's a solid team overall. I'm not really sure about the Grottle, but, you know, Cornerstone. Other Pokemon can move over this Pokemon when using an MP move. That's even worse. That seems terrible. Wow. Okay, then. Let's go ahead and move forward with Yveltal. We'll move forward with Yveltal. We'll just start advancing with it. It's going to get challenged, so there's no real point in trying to figure out what they're going to choose, because obviously they're going to challenge it with something, and they have options, and we don't. We have to be the offensive bit here, because otherwise we'll be just placing Magikarp on our goal, which we're really not in a position where we need to be defensive at the moment. So let's just see what they do, see what the offense is. We're going to see offensive Ho-Oh placement there. We're going to challenge that. Let's see. So we don't want to be dealing with Rainbow Wing, but if they spin purple, then they'll get knocked out. So we're going to challenge that with Blastoise, because purely our mirror code is going to be almost a 50% shot of going up against something. Well, it's almost definitely going to be going up against something that it's going to counter in some way, whether that be knocking it out or just stopping it from happening. So let's go ahead and advance Shuppet on Goomy. I think that that's probably going to prompt our Blastoise, or opponent's Blastoise, going towards the goal there. At least I think so. Wow, okay, that's a weird advance. They're going to attack, I'd assume. Yeah, wow, okay. Go for it, dude. Spit poison. You're going to poison it. That's fine by me, man. You go for it. That is fine by me. Why don't we go ahead and advance with Yveltal? Just make him sort of squirm here. We're going to make him try to at least stop that from happening. I don't know. Definitely have to go for some sort of counter there. And I guess we really don't have anything that we need to be doing here. He's obviously going to place something down on his goal. It's probably going to be that Blastoise. If we roll purple against it, we're screwed. So maybe not the best choice, but I guess we can just go ahead and attack Grottle. Maybe not the worst idea. I don't know. It's a pretty decent chance of being a neutral turn anyways, and we're just advancing our Yveltal anyways. So Withdraw is going to make it so he can't actually move Grottle. So again, not a great decision, but I don't think a bad decision. We are going to go ahead. What do we want? Do we want to switch it? I don't think we do. I think we just go for the actual attack here because there's nothing he can defend with if we do end up winning. We don't win. We go for another neutral turn. He's going to be able to block us here, which is going to suck. Oh, boy. Okay, we're going to use, I guess, maybe an advance with Glaceon. I should have moved up Blastoise while I had the opportunity. Why don't we go ahead and block off Ho-Oh? And if we can drop Ho-Oh on his bench or in his PC while we have the opportunity, just from a surround, maybe that'd be okay. He'll probably... No, he didn't attack here. That's really weird, actually. Because we're just going to get rid of Ho-Oh here with nothing else. He's going to... Oh, I goofed. Don't advance with the Leafeon. Oh, he saw it. God dang it. Now we have to attack or we lose. Wow, I screwed up so bad. I screwed up so bad, guys. Good grief. That is terrible. Now we have to attack with Blastoise. That's the only thing I can actually reach him with. And he's going to actually get knocked out here, which means that we live to play another day here. we live another turn. That's fantastic. Wasn't expecting that to happen, honestly, but I'm pretty happy about it nonetheless. So I guess we see what he advances with. He's going to advance with his Gardevoir. We'll advance with Ho-Oh because I want to get Yveltal back, if anything else. We're blocking one of his entry points, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. He's going to try to advance, but he's not going to. He's going to get burned there. Pretty fantastic. We're going to advance with our Blastoise because we can. Because if he decides to advance with Gardevoir, then we're going to have an opening with Ho-Oh. He's just going to keep on attacking here, and we're going to have a good... Okay, so he can't actually win against Shuppet. He can't win against Shuppet. He's just going to keep poisoning him. That's hilarious. Go ahead, attack again, man. You do what you do. That's... Wow, what are you doing? What does he think's going to happen here? Anything that I could get is going to either tie or beat him at this point. Like, Slippery Swap's going to go off. That's fine. We're going to surround him. Go ahead, evolve him into Sliggoo. He's going to get surrounded no matter what, so... Might as well. So, then Ho-Oh is going to get knocked back into the bench there. Maybe that wasn't the right decision, but Sliggoo can get some really cheeky, annoying kills, so I don't really want to deal with him. I'd rather deal with the Ho-Oh that has the higher power, that has the ability to get the stuff that's on his PC back. We are going to eat that damage there, and that's going to be Shuppet going down. That's fine, though. It's going to evolve into Torterra. So common straight into that EX power right there with the huge withdraw and the huge damage. So we do have to worry about that, but fortunately for us, we do also have our little powerhouse that's in that little package conveniently placed right there. We're going to go ahead and try for the surround. I doubt it'll happen, but it's definitely possible at this point, especially if he goes for the attack on Blastoise, which he's going to. And we're going to go miss withdraw, and that's going to be game, guys. Fantastic stuff. Definitely played that one, and it came out well. It definitely came out really well. So you can go ahead and forfeit. Okay, forfeit, fine. Go ahead and forfeit. I'll take the win. Thank you very much. So definitely made some mistakes that could have cost us the game there. We got really, really lucky later on with that Leafeon not being able to take us out just because of my misplay. And then we just brought the game back from there. So I think that the crucial point there was probably taking out Ho-Oh. I think that that was probably the big decision that I made. And I'm pretty happy with that. So I think I'm getting better and better. I think it's just going to take me a little while to get all the general strategies of this game just sort of figured out. And then like how to counter certain strategies that other people are going to use and everything. So again, apologies guys if I make mistakes and everything. I'm trying my best to commentate, to figure out the best game plan, and to sort of make this entertaining for you guys. We're actually going to be going up against the newly buffed Rayquaza and 2 Deoxys on that team. So this is going to be pretty exciting. We'll see how overpowered Deoxys, I believe that's defense form, is. Basically, it's like a buffed Wobbuffet, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's Deoxys defense form. So you guys want to go ahead and take a look at Deoxys defense form real quick. I don't know if you've all seen it or not, but basically it's ridiculous. This Pokemon and the Pokemon next to it will be protected from instant knockout effects, so that's pretty powerful alone. It has counter, it's got an 8% dodge, it's got a 60% just, I guess, just general block is what it really amounts to. It's really great at just walling your opponent off. So definitely a little scared of that Pokemon. It's a great defender, and I hope that we can take the game home before they get set up, because, oh boy, you know, powerful Pokemon. We'll go ahead and check out his plates. Yeah, he's just got some normal plates here. Double chance. Oh, okay. Well, wait a second. Ooh, let's make him attack. Let's make him attack. I can hurdle jump right here, and there's nothing he can drop on space in front of it. He'll have to win with Genesect right now. This can't happen. There's no way this is gonna happen. I don't believe this for a second. He doesn't have a goal block. He can't goal block. He has to attack with Genesect or he loses. There's no way this happens. You didn't just put yourself in that position. Oh. Okay, he can hover jet. That's right. I goofed. I'll admit it. I goofed. We'll go ahead and protect on his right entry point, because there's no way he can leave that open. Obviously, he's not going to advance. He's going to have to defend with... oh, with Genesect there. That is beautiful right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and just advance while we can. He's probably going to attack. Well, he can't really attack because Deoxys can only move 1. The thing is that it's not going to be able to use counter against Shuppet. So it's kind of a lose-lose for him. Honestly, Deoxys kind of has a pretty big opening at this point. There's going to be a defense going off here. We can just go ahead and put Shuppet down right next to Deoxys, though. And that's actually a really vulnerable point for him, because he can go into a wait position. He has to take out Shuppet this turn, or he loses next turn. So, what are you going to do? See, I guess that this means that even if you pay to win and you get all these crazy figurines, you can still be beat by someone that just kind of, sort of, not really, but kind of knows what they're doing, you know? Genesect going to be attacking, and that's going to be the dodge versus the Nightshade. We're going to take home the game against a team with 2 Deoxys on it. Definitely not the full suite of Reuniclus and then one of each type of Deoxys that we're definitely thinking is the more overpowered team at the moment. But it is a pretty powerful team. We're going to see the forfeit win go out. That is going to be our second win for the day. Pretty happy about that one. Was expecting a little bit more to come of this, especially, like, they've got, like, powerful Pokemon. Rayquaza just got buffed, you know, 2 of the new powerful EXs that just got dropped into packs. Like, that's serious business. So I think that their team was probably flawed. They probably didn't really know what they were doing. So, you know, that's probably why we just won that. Go ahead and pop our lock booster. We're going to grab a Golbat. Not too excited about that. Rare Ingot, some stuff there. And Cube Uncommon, which I'm pretty happy about. We're going to be using that on our Shuppet. We're going to get it up to like 11 damage for its Nightshade. It's going to be a beautiful thing, guys. Also, just a quick tip for you guys, just so you know, I would very much recommend you save all of your gems right now. I know you guys probably have noticed I haven't been buying boosters as of late, even though new stuff has come out and it's been really good. What with the bird trio, the legendary birds and all that just came out, and then with Deoxys now, I'm not getting them because the guaranteed EX sextuple packs that are only 300 gems and some other special packs that cost even more gems are going to be coming in the near future. So definitely I'm waiting for those. They're more bang for your buck. You have guaranteed EX for those, whereas right now with the quadruple packs, you only have a guaranteed rare at best. Or at best, you can get a bunch of epics. What am I even talking about? EXs. You can get a bunch of EXs, okay? But at worst, you're going to get 1 rare and a bunch of crap. okay? And you don't want that. You want to be getting the best that you possibly can for the gems because, again, gems are not a cheap currency. So you're getting all these free gems, save them up. I guarantee you, you will not regret it. In the near future, they will be back and you'll be able to spend them on guaranteed EXs. I would also recommend that you take advantage of this gem purchasing event if you plan on buying gems at any point. Obviously, they did have some sort of deal where you got like 100-something gems for like $1 or something like that a little while ago, and that was a pretty significant deal and definitely was worth it. That said, this event in particular, if you go down to the $79.99 tier, and obviously a lot of you guys aren't even going to consider this, but for me as a content creator that's making content for this game, I'm definitely considering it. And if you guys are also considering it as a player or content creator for the game, I definitely recommend you check it out if you can. See, because normally you'd get 1960 gems for 80 bucks, but now you're getting an extra 1,000 gems, okay? Which costs like $40 if you buy it normally as well. So definitely a very crazy addition in value there, well over $100 in currency. And I really, really, really recommend that, again, if you have the means, if you want to spend it on the app, if you're going to be in it in the long haul like I am, then you check it out, because if you're going to be buying gems at any point, right now is the best point to be buying them. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about Pokemon Duel, I would love to answer them in the comment section below. Go ahead and drop me a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and do one more match. I'm feeling good about our odds today. If we can break the 1900 mark today, I would be so excited. I haven't actually broke it yet, so that would be really cool for me. We're going to be going up against a... Let's see how good the team is. It's going to be a pretty solid team. We got the Palkia, we got the Genesect, we got the Zapdos, the Gabite, the Salamence, and a Ho-Oh. 2058 ranked players, so definitely someone that knows what they're doing to a degree. But a pretty powerful team. Definitely, by all means, a pretty powerful team. So we're going to start this off with Glaceon, because that freeze early can mean the entire game swinging your way. So hopefully they answer it. Okay, they're going to answer it with Genesect. I'm not too excited about seeing that. We're going to see... Oh, man, that's rough. That's rough. That's not something you want to see, because Genesect counters it because just generally it's Techno Charge. Also because it's a 50 damage move versus a 40 damage move, which kind of sucks as well. We'll go ahead and advance with Shuppet. Why not? You know, he'll probably place like Salamence or something up front. Maybe okay, Zapdos is going to be going on the goal. That's totally fine. We are going to surround Genesect. That is really, really funny, actually. He's going for the defensive play here, and we're actually within range of taking him out right now. So here's what we're going to do. We're actually going to go on his left goal point from here. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That was really dumb. I could have went on his right one, and then I dropped Glaceon on the left one. That was a huge mistake. That was a huge mistake. My God. Wow. That was bad. Okay, so Gabite's going to have a solid spot where we can counter it with Blastoise. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to set Blastoise in the way. Obviously not attack it, because then Sandvale is just going to make it so it just jumps right over top of it. We do not want to be dealing with that. So how about this? How about we go ahead and advance? Oh, what do we want to do here? What do we want to do here? We'll go ahead and drop Ho-Oh in the way of Salamence here. Obviously, it's still in a great position, but that's the one thing that we have that can actually reliably counter Salamence. It still can attack and definitely put us in a bad position, but right now I think that it's our best choice. That said, he's going to be in a position where he's going to stick himself right into the danger zone, I guess we could call it. We'll call it a danger zone. He's very vulnerable at this point. A little bit less so now, considering what he just did, but he's going to Rainbow Wing, and now he's going to be in extremely, extremely deep water here, 2 steps away, which means he's going to be in a position where I'm going to be able to drop right on his entry point. So he cannot surround me here. He can continue to go in. He's going to be right here, and then he'll be right here. So he needs 3 turns to be able to take us out, okay? So 3 turns from now. So if we go here, he'll be here, and then we'll go here, and then he'll win. So at the moment, we actually need to backtrack and defend just a tiny bit, not too much. We can go ahead and drop Magikarp on our goal, and then we can advance on Zapdos from there, because Magikarp basically is a substitute Pokemon. unless it gets surrounded, you really just win, honestly. Like, it's one of the best defenders in the game. No! Oh, God, you had counterattack. Oh, no. Oh, I missed that completely. Wow. I need to... Oh, man, that is rough. Okay, well, we'll take it. That's fine. I'll take that loss. I love that. I love that plate. That is such a cool plate. I'll take the loss. I'm actually happy about the loss because it gives me a chance to show you guys how powerful that plate is when you actually have a team that's working on locking down your opponent. Wow. Wow. Just, I did not expect that at all. I should have checked out his plates right off the bat. That should definitely be something I get into the habit of doing, and I will do that in the future. Wow. I felt so good about this game, and it just totally went off track there. That's crazy. That is just crazy. I love that plate so much, though. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Hope to see you back here for tomorrow's video, and until the next one, peace.